Hello everybody, Joy Plays back for another look at a Black Series figure, and we're continuing in the numbered order. Previous video was Finn, so check that out in the card thingy above. We're on to number 2, and it's Ray from Jakku with BB8, and yes, this was one of those ones from the Entertainer which I mentioned that literally looks like it's been stomped on. I mean, look at the state at the top of this box. It is in such a sorry state. Dough. So, and also they scrubbed out the barcode on the bottom for some reason. I think they were just too ashamed to be selling this. So yeah. So let's have a look at the packaging. We've got a nice rendition of Ray on here, as played by Daisy Ridley, and BB8 as portrayed by a beach ball with an R2-D2 head. We've got this thing down here, Ray, Jakku and BB8. Side package window, which doesn't have, well it does actually, yes, but you can barely tell it says it. It says Ray, that's supposed to say, and BB8, which is completely pointless really, because you can't tell it's there. And on the side you've got that, which you can see. On the back, a gigantic sticker for some reason, with the actual barcode for the figure, and a bit of text here. Ray is resilient survivor, scavenger, toughened by a lifetime of dealing with cutthroats of her harsh world, desert world of Jakku. BB8 is a spherical, loyal astromech droid with the Resistance pilot Poe Dameron. Yeah, and she's the bestest ever, apparently, at everything she does. So, will I need to use a knife to cut this open? No, because I shall tell you why. Because some sod in the shop ripped the whole thing open and kind of threw it in there, and the bubble inside's been completely crushed. But there we go. So I'm going to get this out of the packaging, well, the remaining packaging, and we'll have a look at the stuff. And here we are back with the figure. And yeah, very, I don't know how to describe it, but the paintwork on this figure is way bad compared to what we later got for a Ray figure. And I will show one of those off in a mo, so we can compare. So yeah, she comes with her bow, staff, Donatello stick. If you're a Ninja Turtles fan, you'll know what I'm on about. It doesn't fit very well over the figure, I will say that. It's supposed to go over her shoulder, but... and I was going to say her boobs get in the way, but she has no boobs, so yeah. It's not really well executed, this whole stick thing over the shoulder. So I would probably say to anybody with this figure, and you probably have because it's so damn cheap these days to get, stick it in her hand. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with this, to be honest, because it's just a stick. It's a nice stick. It's a Donatello stick with a bandolier around it. So yeah, let's have a look at her face. Her face is goddamn awful, to be honest. The paintwork on this is pretty sloppy. I would probably say this is in the same line as those Eagle Moss chess pieces that I bought for the Marvel set a little while ago, probably 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, it's that kind of quality of paint, to be honest. So much could have been done to this to make it better. So on to articulation. She's got limited waggly. She can turn her head side to side. She's got a little bit of up tilt on the head, fair bit of down tilt, still no waggly. She has I can't even see it. It is there. There is like a pivot thing in there to get the down movement going, but it's not very good. Let's see what we've got. Have we got any butterflies? No butterflies, but we've got a backwards, a forwards, a slight, very good out, woods on the arm, elbow movement. She can rotate at the elbow, she can bend at the elbow. She's got swivelly wrists. She's got that, articulated wrists. So yeah, that's good. She's got a reasonable crunch, but you can pretty much see the, oh my god, you can really see that in there. What were they thinking when they did this figure? Oh dear. So she can rotate at the waist as well. Ab crunch. How about, yeah, that's not very good. Yeah, do not like that ball joint in there at the hips. She can rotate at the top of her hips, rotate at the knees, bend at the knees. I don't know if she can, not really, the whole leg just moves. She's got a little bit of ankle tilt and that as well. So what we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 points of articulation, maybe more, I can't really tell, to be honest. That's really it for this figure. I really do not like this figure. I mean, this was cheap. This was a cheap figure to buy. It was reduced to silly prices of about £3 in the Entertainer just before Christmas of 2020. So if you happen to see one of these and you think, it's cheap, it's a Ray, I could do with it for the collection, pick it up. If you're just picking up a figure and you're like, should I bother? Get the later versions of this Ray. Well, not this Ray, but a Ray. Let's look at BB8. BB8 is weighted, which is great. He stands. That's about it. He's got like a weight underneath here. So yeah, he's like a Weeble Wobble. If you remember Weeble Wobbles, they were a toy back in the late 70s. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down unless you push them over in a ditch and cover them with soil. Yeah, you can twist his head. He's also got like a little pivot going there. So you can do sideways, you can do fall backwards, you can rotate that damn head. So yeah, marks out of 10 for Ray, BB8 and her Donatello stick. I'm going to give this one a 4.5, and that's generous for me. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we will be going on to the next issue of Figure, which I believe in my line is number 17, I think. I could be wrong. 16 or 17, I think it is. If I do get any other figures which are before that, I will update the playlist and you'll see them there in numerical order. While we're waiting, I'm going to pull up these out and we're going to have a quick look at one of the better Rays that I've got. And we're back, and this is the Island Journey Ray, which is number 58. So we are a long way off from reviewing this one, but I thought I'd bring this one in and show you the difference. Sloppily painted. Face printing tech. Early face printing tech. And she's got a hood. So which one would you rather have? Sloppily painted, face printing tech? Comment in the comments below and let me know. So thanks again, guys. I shall see you on the next one.